Hey, good day. This is Maricela. Hey, I wanted to come to you and show you basically what I'm going to be juicing today. I've put everything in for my two main juices that I'm going to have, and I'm going to juice them this morning. So I'm going to do the mean green juice, and I'm going to do my carrot, beet, apple combination, which is just so delicious. Let me show you what the ingredients are I'm going to be juicing so you can see. Okay, let's see. Pan out a little bit here. You see I've got carrots, cucumber, lemon. This is orange. I have another whole lemon here for the other juice. There's a half a cucumber for one juice. Then all together I'll be using 5 apples in the different recipes. There's my kale. I'm going to be washing these in just a moment. And so I same with beetroot. And I also juice my beetroot greens and root stuff. And there's my celery. I need 4 stalks for one recipe and 1 for another. And then did I mention ginger? I'm going to cut this up. It's not going to be anywhere near this big because I really don't like to have a lot of ginger in mine. It'll be real small. Like I might cut this off and use this part, and then I'll cut another piece if I need it. I can't remember if I need it for the other recipe. I will check, and I will also post that recipe on my vlog this time. Now this is how I wash my greens. I put them in this large bowl that's inside my sink, and I soak them. So I'm going to soak them for a minute, for a little while anyway, and then clean them up, see if they're dirty at all. Now when they have a lot of yellow leaves, if it's only a couple, I might just take them off, but if they have a lot, I usually don't use that stem. I'm trying to get the best of the best here for my juicing. So I might not use that one at all. And then I cut off the ends. Now if I see any dark areas, I might just take them off with the peeler, or I might remove any leaves. I remove any leaves that have any kind of grossness on them, and then I clean them up. So I'll just clean that up. If it doesn't come clean, then I might consider cutting that part out. So we're going to let those soak for a bit. Let me bring my strawberries. Let's take a look at my strawberries. So with my strawberries, I've got them in my bowl. They're washing. They need to be washed. So I like this bowl. I got it from my nephew Ender was selling some products, and it has this mesh on top, so you can actually pour the water out without losing any of your goodies inside. Love it. Okay, these are items that I'm going to be peeling because I can't always really get organic, and I just want to make sure that I'm not getting too many pesticides or anything in my drinks. And so I'm going to be peeling these. Well, I'll also cut off the ends, and I will be retaining the tops, like my carrots and any bits that are decent. I'm going to be putting them in a little cup and saving them to make my own vegetable broth in my Instant Pot. Alright, as you can see, I have just peeled my lemon here, just using our regular everyday cheap peeler. Okay, and you want to keep this pith on, the white on the outside. That's really good, has the nutrients in it. I just don't really care to juice with the lemon rind. I don't know, that's just me. I think it's easier, and I might get more juice from this than if I had the rind on as well. And I'm going to do that with this orange too. With the carrots, I'm just going to peel them, then I'm going to cut the tops. So here you see I've got 1 carrot peeled, and I'm on my way to peeling my whole cucumber. Then here you see my carrot tops and the little end. I'm going to be keeping that. Right now I've got them in a little cup. I'm going to gather them all and then put them in a freezer storage bag until I'm actually ready to go ahead and start my vegetable broth. Here are all my peelings from today's juicing. So we've got carrot, cucumber, lemon, there's orange in there, and there's a tiny ginger peel somewhere hidden among the mess. Sorry for the in and out fuzziness there. I don't have any kind of thing that can hold my camera at this point. Here is an example of how I cut the rest of my produce. So I have my strawberries. I just cut off the tops before I throw them in, and then there's my beet in the upper quadrant there, and my apples. Just kind of slice them up, make sure I avoid seeds. There's some discard stuff over there. Now those little discards there, the apple and the beetroot, little tiny stem at the bottom, I don't put in for my vegetables. As you can see, I've got a nice assortment now in there. This is all beetroot at the top, then I have the celery bits and carrot and stuff, and I'm going to be storing that in my freezer gallon bag until it's ready for stuff. And here's how I store my stalks once I've washed them, so I can differentiate them from the ones that I still need to wash. So this is what I'm going to have left. Looks like 1, 2, and a little stem or 2 for another juice. So that's from one bunch I got at the grocery store. So that's my juicer. Looks a little dirty. Anyway, I have all these things on my counter because my juicer tends to spit out little tiny bits of vegetable stuff. So I want to protect my clean Instant Pot and my counter as much as possible. Now here is this is the little container that collects all of the vegetable pulp and fruit pulp. And you want to go ahead and put a bag in that. It's going to save you a lot of headache. Just to show you what I'm talking about, you can see the top. I don't know if you can see the top there. It's like littered with little tiny vegetable pieces of my little grill. So I'm going to actually stick that on the back, and then I'm going to get everything set up and start my juice. So I just have an inexpensive Hamilton Beach juicer. It is a high-speed one. So yes, I know you don't get as much yield, but I'm doing just fine. So you can do just fine that way, at least to start with. The masticating ones, I mean, they take a long time. Those really slow juicers, they take a really long time to get your yield, and I'm not that patient. So I went ahead and finished making drink number 1 because I was so hungry. While I was cutting all the vegetables and everything, my mouth kept watering and my throat was watering. It was like I had the feeling in there of hunger. It is so easy to tell now that I'm not eating food that where my hunger is actually. And it's easier to go long periods between juices because I know that all I'm getting is juice. I know that I should just wait until it tells me I'm ready. And it was ready when I started getting the vegetables ready, but also showing everything in the videos made it take so much longer. So I was just ready to drink. So now I'm going to try to set you guys up so you can see me put together the second juice. So here are all my vegetables and fruits for this one. So in this juice we'll have 1 large orange, and I've quartered it there. We have 1 celery stalk back there. I have 1.5 cups of strawberries. I have 6 carrots, and I've halved them. There's my beetroot, my beet leaves. My beet's somewhere in there. I have to find it because I put it in first. Oh wait, I think it's back there. And then I have 2 apples that I've cut up to go into the juicer. Also making sure that I don't have the seeds of the apples in there. Pretty much on everything else, the seeds are fine. Okay, so I'm going to get this started. It's going to get loud, so I'm probably going to fast forward, and you might even see some things flying. I don't know. This juice actually yields me 2 servings, so I'm going to be putting half of it in a bowl. Finish up. And then I'm basically going to take a straw. I have a big plastic one, but it's dirty right now. So I'm using 2 straws to drink. I'm going to stir up the contents, and then I will store it in my refrigerator for my other drinks today. I've gotten to the point where it takes me about 30 minutes overall to finish a complete drink. And it's just drinking it regularly. Now, if I'm really hungry, who knows, it might go quick. But I hope you enjoyed that. Let's get a look here at what's going on. As you can see my juicer. It's messy now. Messy counter. Thanks again for tuning in when I made these juices. I hope that you learned something about them. Maybe also making your own juices in the future. It's very healthy thing for you to do. Whether you want to do a whole, juicing for so many days, or if you just want to do a quick, juice in the morning, just to get those greens and the good food into you right away for your cells. You are doing a world of good for your body, even if you don't do the cleanse. Now, the cleansing of the body and the fasting, if you do it for, I would think at least 30 days, you are going to feel massively wonderful. This week so far, I'm almost done with 2 weeks. Let's see if my energy gets better and better as I continue. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in while I made those juices. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to my channel so you can follow along with my journey while I do the juice fast. I hope you have a great day. Thanks.